Hello, my Capricorn, Aries, and Libra friends. I am Meg, your esoteric empress, here to share with you my channel downloads for your signs. Today is Halloween, and this is actually your second video that I've done. It got erased. Thanks, Mercury retrograde. Today is the very first day of Mercury retrograde, and we're all feeling it. At least I am. Okay. So, for my Capricorn people, I'm going to try to do this quickly. Sorry, guys, I'm in the midst of doing all kinds of stuff. Okay. Capricorn, first thing I got for you was vehicle problems. Needing to purchase a new vehicle, problems with your vehicle, like weatherizing tires, things like that, or not having a vehicle and needing to get one. A way to get around. It is really important here. Confessions from, and these can go for you or someone around you, right? So this is in your bubble, it's in your energy. Confessions from them or confessions from yourself or others of how low circumstances forced you or others to survive. It's like coming out and saying, it went this far that I was forced to do this. I had to, whether it's pawn jewelry or something that you don't want to do, you didn't want to do, but it's a confession. Lack of sex from you or people around you, like people talking about it, right? But there's like a big, they're too busy, like you're either hearing from someone in a relationship or it is you in that relationship that they're too busy to have sex, right? Okay. Let me see. You're being haunted by problems from your mother from the past. Like there's a big feeling of, I ended up with this person because of the way that my mother acted. I married my mother kind of energy, right? Like I said, it can be you or somebody around you, but that energy is there. Like something that mom did that was not so savory, right? And it could go the other way as to where, like, you really respected your mom. But I'm picking up on a lot more. Mom did this. Mom was wrong for doing this, and that's the reasoning behind it, right? So, okay. There's a lot of revisiting family issues right now for people. Okay. Let's see. Mom figure in life being a burden. So this can be your mother, your significant other as a mom, you as a mom, right? So mothers being as burdens in life, right? So feeling as though others are burdened by their mother, or not so much burdening your own children with it, but like a fear of burdening your own children with it, if you do have children, right? Of being a burden to them. Let me see. You find yourselves in many karmic situations right now. And I was thinking about it, and that has a lot to do with Saturn in your first house, right? Because Saturn brings that karma, but it brings it so that it can spew it out and, move past it and move on to something better. Saturn gives. It gives, but it takes in the beginning, right? It takes our time. It takes our energy. It makes us work harder. But if you're the Capricorns that have been working harder, you're going to be rewarded at the end of it, right? Okay, so feeling a need for a new or improved partner in life. So trying to improve your partner in some way, like trying to get them to come around about something to enhance their own lives. There's definitely a feeling of, if, for some of you, if they can't do it, then you're going to look somewhere else, right? It happens. So if you're cross-watching a Capricorn, they're on their last straw kind of business, right? There's something that's going on that's wearing these Capricorns down where it comes to relationships, and they're like thinking, I could do better, and this situation, like if you're the Capricorn and you're not feeling that, this is in your bubble, so you might want to look at your other as well, right? And just listen to the conversations around you, because this is there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be pulling one card. I have here the Halloween Oracle, and I'm sorry that you guys' are shorter than everybody else's, but it is what it is. There'll be more of these. This is my first ever one on this channel, so, okay. One Halloween Oracle. Okay, so the underworld, where all things pause and die again. So this is really about, like, you know, needing change in your life. It is a sign of Scorpio. We're in Scorpio right now, and it could have to do with that. All right, so I have here the Bonfire Tarot, and it's based on the ancient C1, which is the origin of Halloween, right? Samhain, you know, however you'd like to pronounce it, but C1 is the factual one. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. One card for my Cappies. It's out of love, guys, because I came back on Halloween with a lot going on, my friends. Okay, so we had 3 fall. Alright. So with this, we have the Empress, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Hangman reverse. So this could absolutely be about wanting to get out of a relationship, wanting to move forward because you're feeling abundant. The Empress is, you know, representing you here, whether you're a male or a female. This could also be your mother, right? Your mother having to get out of a situation, you know, and letting go of something, finding a new perspective to see something, but it's a change. You guys might have lost your mother. She could be in a situation where there's an illness that's coming into play. But this is also like a mother figure needing to take a break, needing to get out of there, needing a change, right? A change in relationship, a change, like a big change up, because the Seven of Swords in the reverse is a well-laid plan, right? So this person's making a plan to, like, go somewhere, to get out of there, to tell you about their change in perspective so that they can find change. Right? Okay, so Taurus, Aries, Virgo, and Leo are prominent in the Empress card for me. Pisces for the Hangman. Okay, so my Aries friends, let's check you guys out. Okay, so Aries, what is predominant for you is issues with the father. Issues with the father, and whether mentally or like past issues, like dealing with these daddy issues, right? Financial debt, deep cravings of comfort similar to mother's love. Like I got feeling of like needing comfort food, right? Like comfort food is a big thing. And like, you know, needing to curl up, which I think I also got for Cancer. So if you have Cancer, or if you're dating a Cancer, that's, you know, something that you're looking into. Let's see. Weight gain or loss, like, I mean, like a significant weight gain or loss. And it could be that you've gone back and forth as well in like the recent past. Within the past 6 months, Cappy, you've seen some kind of change in your weight. I mean, in Aries, you've seen some kind of change in your weight, and you know, noticeable to other people. I'm really feeling this for like Aries rising and Aries suns. So if you have those 2 placements, but it's like a big swing between the both. Okay. Feeling mentally cloudy, like having, you know, feeling like just in a daze all the time. And I'm not talking about Mercury retrograde. I'm talking about, like, you know, for the past few months type of thing. Let's see. Feeling alone even when with others. So this is like, you know, like a compartmentalizing thing, right? So you built these walls at some point to protect yourself from something, whether, you know, it was some kind of, or it could be from your father with the stuff that's going on with the father, but it's a feeling of, you know, needing to tear down those walls. Like I just heard Ronald Reagan, Mr. Gorbachev, to tear down those walls. It's like tear down those walls so you can feel connected to people, so you can find that closeness again that that you once had. But because of years of building up these walls, there's a closeness that's just crept away from you, my Aries. Okay. Healing past traumas, a lot of parental issues, family issues resurfacing. So this is definitely something, with, and this could even be sexual trauma, like, not for all of you, but like sexual traumas that were kept secret, like people's rapes, things like that. And I mean, it may be people around you, but it's in the bubble. So it's like, yeah, okay. Issues with your own parenting, if a parent, like if you have a child, you feel like you're projecting these things onto your child. Gaining control or being controlled. So always watch out in the situations. There was another one, another sign, I can't remember which one though, it was about control. And definitely have to be careful in those situations. People who need control can be violent, you know what I mean? And hopefully none of my Aries people find themselves in that scenario. I like to believe that people who are looking for things like this would be, a little bit more evolved than that, right? Okay. So, once again, I'm sorry it's so short, guys. At least I got my notes. Okay, so I have here the Halloween Oracle for my Aries friends. And for one card. Okay, so Black Cat, Fortune and Opportunity. Beautiful. And with this, it feels like, there might have been something that you were researching too. And it could be researching like via the internet, but with the eyes there, I'm just really feeling the internet. Okay, but fortune meaning opportunity is beautiful. All right, so we have here the Bonfire Tarot once again. And this is more about like what you need to get rid of. So what do you need to get rid of, Aries? What do you need to throw on the bonfire, right? Because that's what they did. They took the bones, literally, of people, of animals, like the animals they ate, the people that had died, and they threw them on the fire so that they wouldn't come back. Okay, so it's the Tower reverse. So it's something that you saw coming. You needed that Tower moment, and this is your fortunate opportunity, Aries, right? So the Tower can be things coming out of the blue, and with that Uranus opposition, the new moon, which covers us for the next 28 days, right? It can definitely be a fortunate situation. So I hope I have my Aries out there winning things, right? Out there winning, out there making those changes that they need to in their life. And I feel like school for some people, because of the books, I feel that, it definitely could have to do with the sign of Scorpio. It could have to do with a serious end to something and a change of foundation to the point where, it's almost like a death, right? Because it's such an ending, that there's a complete ending and it's a shift. And my advice to you is just keep your frequency high so that you attract the best possible outcome. Okay. So, my Libra people, let's do this really quick. Okay. Libra. Feeling or actually being isolated from your own family. Now, I think that this has to do with Saturn going through your 4th house, right? I'm not like trying to call this in astrology, but it's there. And so it's been there for a bit, but that's the feeling that I got. And separation from mother figures, from feminine figures in your life, right? So if you're a man, it can be like your children's mother, right? It's also about your family, your home, things like that, your homeland. So being away, being away from home, being away from your homeland even, needing to try to unify these things, but you have such like is just an aloof temperament towards it. It feels like you just shut off when you think about it, right? Okay, no matter how old you are, so mothers around you, family around you, you just feel isolated from. You can be away from them, or you just stay away from them, right? Let's see. Difficulty understanding partners, especially those with emotional issues. So in the video earlier that got erased, I was talking about the this commercial that I remember of this guy, and I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his friend, and she's throwing up, and he's got the mop, and he's like rubbing it against her back, going, they're there. Like, you're turning into that person right now because you don't want to deal with people's emotional things as much as you used to let people lean on you. It's a feeling of, I've been through so much, I need to protect myself, you know? Okay, so trying to fast track your place in this world, like your career, your status, where you want to go in life. And that could be isolating you from your family, right? But you are like working really hard to achieve something, to achieve some kind of status, it could be a work status, it could be a look what I can do status, you know what I mean? But it's a status. So, dealing with self-esteem issues. Dealing with self-esteem issues, which kind of goes with the next one, which is overspending, and then buyer's remorse, right? So it's definitely something that came up, and, you know, like, I went and I purchased this crazy Versace outfit, and I put it on, and I realized I don't look good with a whole bunch of circus whistles all over my suit, so now I need to return it, right? Let's see. Feeling as though those around you are lazy, like looking at people in such a way that you are driven right now. You really want to head forward in life, but people who are around you that it never bothered you before, and they've been around like your whole life, even, you know, but the people around you in general, you're looking at as lazier than you, okay? Clearing up court cases is on your mind. Clearing up court cases, I don't know if they're going to clear up right now, probably not, but if they do, it will be quick, fast, and in a hurry because of that, that Uranian opposition to the new moon. And so if it does clear up this month, it will be quick, fast, and in a hurry, and surprising as to what happens. Okay. Dealing with the need to take back something that you said. Now, and I do feel like it's like on your part. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody else taking back their own words, but it feels like at some point you're just like, oh, hell no, and said some shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's in your bubble. So at some point, someone is going to recant something that they said within these next 2 weeks. I wouldn't give it more than like a month, right? Issues with your mouth and your voice. So you could be dealing with, you know, canker sores in the mouth, losing of the voice, strep throat, sore throats, like from excessive talking too, I believe. Burns. I got like pizza burns in somebody's mouth, like really bad, like very bad. Okay, so let's do your Halloween Oracle, and then your Bone Fire Tarot. My Libra friend. For the second time around. All right, Cauldron, synergy and healing. So you see this this pentacle in the background. It is about protection, right? So it's protecting yourself, protecting. I'm getting like stomach issues from someone. So like protecting your stomach. It always feels like somebody's taking Prilosec. I know that's such a stupid message, but it's there. Okay, so. But it's about protection. It's also about home. It's about, you know, keeping yourself nourished, you know? So protecting the way that you keep yourself nourished, your money, your job, things like that, right, right, Libra? So, sorry, this is so quick. I'll get you next time. It's not that bad, actually. It's about 20 minutes. You got more time than I thought you were going to get. Okay. Okay. All right, so you got the Magician in the upright. So you're cooking up something, Libra. Check this out. So it's about manifestation. And you're manifesting, like I was saying, you are moving towards some great achievement, some great new look, I want to say. People are going to see you as a different person, and that's beautiful, because the person that's coming out is something that you're working towards. It's something that you've been working towards. Like, you have a new business, you have, you know, a new way of being, like a whole new persona to the world. And it's beautiful. You've been working at it, you're cooking it up, and it's coming because you're manifesting it. You're stirring that pot. Okay, so if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe, and do be sure to ring that little bell. All right, take care, Libra. Happy Halloween.